Joel Johnson.
Can I have you all the way from here, please?
In second place on the grid from America, please welcome Scott Brown. In third place on the grid, well travelled, seen him many times in this country, from America, Mark Pavides. In fourth place on the grid, from America, please welcome Matt Francis. In fifth place on the grid, also from America, please welcome Carlos Gonzalez. In sixth place on the grid, multiple British champion, reigning European champion from England, please welcome Craig Drescher. In seventh place on the grid, the man who has won more events than anybody else, more world championships than anybody else, unarguably the world's greatest driver, please welcome from Japan, Masami Hirosaka. In eighth place on the grid, again a racer we've seen a lot of in the UK, well travelled, well liked, will you please welcome from America, Brian Kinwald. In ninth place on the grid, from America, John Kuntz. And in 10th place on the grid, will you please welcome from America, Matt Ledger. Ladies and gentlemen, rain this morning, don't worry about it. The grid. I'm going to clear the grid, honestly I am.
Move the second car in, please.
Right, for those of you who are of a mind for these technical things, in pole position on the grid, Joel Johnson driving the new Losi XX car. Second on the grid, Scott Brown, also driving Losi. Third on the grid, Mark Pavides from Associated. And fourth on the grid, Matt Francis, also driving Associated. Fifth on the grid is Carlos Gonzalez, driving Associated. And sixth, Craig Drescher, also driving Associated. Stand by. Joel Johnson gets a good start. They're all massing behind him, and there's been an accident. Joel's got a bit of a lead. And it's 5 and 3 coming through, and then 6. Carlos Gonzalez, Mark Pavides and Craig Drescher. Carlos Gonzalez right up behind Joel Johnson and goes through. Carlos Gonzalez takes the lead. Only temporarily though. Joel's got his back, and it's Mark Pavides up behind him now. Joel goes sideways, Mark gets in. It's Mark Pavides then, Joel Johnson and Craig Drescher. Craig goes past Joel. So Mark Pavides leads, Craig Drescher is second, Joel Johnson third. And now Brian Kimball's in there having a start. Mark Pavides presses on the jump, so Brian Kimball takes the lead, Joel Johnson second. And it's Matt Ledger right up from the back in third place now. Mark Pavides goes through in fourth. In fifth. So Brian Kimball leads. Well, what about that? Last time he was in front, it was only a mistake to put Joel back in there. So can Joel do anything about this? Brian Kimball leads. Joel Johnson second. And Matt Ledger in third place. All hell breaking out behind them. So Brian Kimball still in the lead then, followed by Joel Johnson. Matt Francis in third, Matt Ledger fourth, Mark Pavides fifth. Here comes Brian Kimball. Over the start line goes Brian. Here comes Joel Johnson. 2.5 seconds the lead now for Brian Kimball. Behind him we've got car number 4, Matt Francis. And then behind him, car number 3, Mark Pavides, and then 10, Matt Ledger. All strung out behind these then. 10 and 3 having a right old go there, Matt Ledger and Mark Pavides. Matt Ledger gets it, Mark Pavides gets him back at the hospitality turn and over the bunny hop. But still Brian Kinwald in front. Magnificent display from young Brian here. He was second, I remind you, in the first leg, and Joel Johnson was first. So this is going to reverse the positions if it stays like this. Brian Kinwald, a big mistake from Brian, quickly marshalled. But that's allowed Joel to close up. Brian doesn't need any more mistakes like that. Joel in second place, and he's under pressure now from car 4, Matt Francis. Matt Francis coming up behind him as they go onto the terrace. Matt with the inside line. Joel either very nervous or his car moving is good. Matt going to the inside. So Brian Kinwald leads then. Matt Francis all over the back of Joel Johnson. What can he do about it? Joel goes into the hospitality turn, swings it around pretty sharp there. He still can't shake off Matt Francis. So it's Brian Kinwald in front, car 8. Then Joel Johnson, car 1. And then Matt Francis, car 4. And they're actually slightly gaining on Brian Kinwald now. The gap's down to just over a second. So they're beginning to haul him in. Brian's car looking really smooth and punchy in the infield. And the other guys sort of tiptoeing it round, but Brian Kinwald's car looks nice and safe in the infield. Got some legs down the straight as well, so you can understand why he's in the lead of this race. The car all round looking really good. Brian Kinwald leads, Joel Johnson second, Matt Francis third, under pressure now from car number 4 and 3, Mark Pavides. 3 goes through, Mark Pavides goes through. Lovely manoeuvre from Mark. Into the hospitality turn, Brian Kinwald leads still. But the race is on for third now between Mark Pavides and Matt Francis, cars 3 and 4. 40 seconds to go, 40 seconds to go. Brian Kinwald leads, Joel Johnson second. Oh, the mistake from Mark, that puts Matt Francis up to third. 30 seconds to go now, 30 seconds to go. Still Brian Kinwald in front, Joel Johnson is second. Matt Francis third, Mark Pavides fourth. In fifth is Craig Drescher, sixth is Scott Brown, 7 Masami Hirosaka, 8 is Matt Ledger, 9th is John Kuntz, and 10th is Carlos Gonzalez. Finishing times, drivers. Get that car off the bunny hop. Thank you. Leaders are coming round behind you, 9. So Brian Kinwald's going to do it. Brian Kinwald wins. 8 finish, 9 finish. 10 finish, 1 finish, 4 finish. 3 finish, 6 finish. 2 finish, 7 finish. Drive. I think another round of applause for Brian Kinwald.
That much I know.
They have to change the jackets that day. They had another one on. Totally on like
Brian Kinwald, could you please come and see the press at race control? Brian Kinwald, please come to race control and see the guys on the TV. Thank you.